Besides having been a great basketball player, Kobe Bryant was a tycoon who made a lot of money during his career. But have you ever stopped to wonder about just how this NBA star lived? In this video, you will learn about Kobe Bryant's luxurious life. Before we get started, I challenge you. You have to click on subscribe and activate notifications to check the option all. Career. Born in 1978 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Kobe Bean Bryant, better known simply as Kobe Bryant, was one of the best basketball players in the world. Being the son of former player Joe Bryant, Kobe started playing basketball when he was only 3 years old. As he grew older, he began to excel more and more in the sport and was considered the best player of his high school. His professional career began after he graduated from high school and got a contract with the Los Angeles Lakers, becoming the second youngest NBA player in history. And it was playing in one of the greatest basketball teams in the world that Kobe Bryant built his brilliant career. He went on to win the most important awards in world basketball, such as the NBA All-Star 18 times, the NBA Champion 5 times, and the NBA Finals MVP 2 times. After an exceptional career, Kobe decided to retire in 2016, becoming an NBA legend, as well as being widely regarded as one of the greatest basketball players and scorers of all time. Everything seemed to be going well for Kobe, who was enjoying his retirement, until in January 2020, he was the victim of a terrible helicopter accident that unfortunately ended up taking his life and the life of one of his daughters. After this tragic episode, several tributes were paid to Kobe, who will always be remembered as one of the best basketball players of all time. Cars. The eternal basketball legend, Kobe Bryant, has been spotted driving beautiful, luxurious vehicles. Starting with the cheapest, he has been spotted driving a Jeep Wrangler, a big 4WD car valued at over $50,000. Kobe has also been seen getting out of a Cadillac Escalade, a huge, very safe and comfortable car, which depending on the model, its price can top $95,000. Even more expensive, he has already taken a picture next to a Mercedes-Benz S-Class, a rather exquisite luxury sedan, which can be found costing around $110,000. One notable vehicle owned by Kobe Bryant was his 1963 Chevy Impala, a collectible car that was auctioned off after his passing for approximately $220,000. He also once owned a Bentley Continental GT, a sophisticated car from the renowned luxury car brand Bentley. The vehicle's interior has a top-notch finish, and of course, it is equipped with a very powerful engine. Not surprisingly, this car can cost upwards of $230,000. Kobe Bryant has also owned the Ferrari California, a beautiful convertible car capable of attracting a lot of attention wherever it goes. The vehicle is equipped with a V8 engine, capable of reaching impressive speeds. And it's no wonder that to own one of these, you may need to invest about $250,000. Another Ferrari he had also been spotted with is a 458 Spider, a stunning car that can be considered the dream of many people, with it being found for around $260,000. Kobe has also owned another Ferrari in the 488 GTB model, another super sports car made for those who like speed. And to get an idea of price, you can find this Ferrari costing around $300,000. Even more expensive, the basketball legend once owned a Lamborghini Murcielago, another beautiful sports car equipped with a V12 engine capable of reaching impressive speeds, whose price is estimated at around $350,000. Excessive luxuries. Kobe Bryant was one of the most successful athletes in the world, and who had more than enough money to enjoy a lot of luxury. When it came to dressing well, for example, he was always seen wearing beautiful watches, mainly of the Hubert brand, since it would sponsor him. In actuality, the athlete had a watch inspired by him, the Hublot Big Bang Unico Kobe Vino Bryant, a sophisticated piece valued at over $35,000. To get around without having to go through the city traffic, he owned the Sikorsky S-76 helicopter, a medium-sized American aircraft that can carry up to 13 passengers. In some interviews, Kobe has even said that he decided to buy the private helicopter not for its luxury, but to save time he would then devote to his family. And to give you an idea of price, a new helicopter of this model can cost up to $15 million. In his spare time, Kobe Bryant enjoyed spending time with his family on the high seas and has been seen on large yachts, a luxury that can cost tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars depending on the vessel. Valuable items, because Kobe Bryant was considered one of the NBA legends and one of the best players of all time. The items that once belonged to him can be worth a lot of money. As reported in the press, the star's family has decided to auction off several personal items that belong to him. Among the items that stand out the most are, for example, Adidas sneakers that were worn by him, now worth $64,000, an autographed card worth $400,000, and even his jersey he wore in his debut season, now worth $2,730,000, a value so high that it was considered the second highest value for a jersey worn in a basketball game. Business. Besides being a star on the basketball courts, Bryant left a memorable mark in the world of business as well. In 2013, for example, he helped found Bryant's Dibble, a company that invests in dozens of companies around the world, such as UFC, Epic Games, McAfee, TeamViewer, Alibaba, among many others. To give you an idea of the size of the business, in 2016, after he retired, Kobe announced that he would invest about $100 million in early-stage technology companies. One of the basketball star's most profitable investments was in Body Armor, an American sports drink in which he invested about $6 million, and within a few years, his stake was already worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Another company founded by Kobe was Granite Studios, a production company focused on stories about sports. One of the company's most famous projects was the film Dear Basketball, which even won an Oscar for Best Short Film. And it was through his production company that he also released several books, such as The Mamba Mentality, How I Play. His image could also be considered a great source of income, since due to his immense popularity, he could star in advertising campaigns for the world's biggest brands, such as Nike, Sprite, McDonald's, Turkish Airlines, Lenovo, Hublot Mercedes-Benz, and Coca-Cola. To get an idea of values, his contract with Nike alone earned him about $10 million a year. With all this, we can say that Kobe Bryant was a really accomplished businessman. Net worth. As one of the greatest basketball players in the world, there is no doubt that Kobe Bryant has made a lot of money. At the peak of his career, he was considered one of the highest-paid basketball players in the world, earning over $25 million per year in his salary alone. However, adding up all the money he would receive as one of the Lakers' top stars, the figure gets to over $300 million. But despite making a lot of money as a player, most of his wealth came outside the basketball courts. This is because he had several sources of income and was able to make good investments that greatly multiplied his wealth. To get an idea, his $6 million investment in Body Armor alone, for example, multiplied to $400 million in just 6 years. And even after his death, Kobe Bryant continues to make a lot of money, being considered one of the most profitable late personalities in the world. According to Forbes magazine, it is estimated that in 2020 he made about $20 million for his family, an income that mainly came from sales of Nike licensed clothing. And although no one knows exactly how much wealth was left behind by Kobe Bryant, there are sources that estimate that his net worth could exceed $1 billion.